Good afternoon, YouTube. It's 11:19. It's me again, making another video. Got my Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt on. It's chilly out. It's a great movie. One of my favorite movies. I collected comic books, and fortunately I had to sell, my Avengers collection and Iron Man, the whole thing. I needed a car, so I had to sell. And some other things, so. And they were just laying around, not doing anything. So, this video I received yesterday, but I didn't videotape it because it was more of a headache. And I don't have the right, equipment to hold the phone and move it, blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna order a phone holder with an adjustable thing so I could actually make a better video instead of me bouncing around. I received a new bridge and tailpiece for this Cameo Les Paul copy, but unfortunately it's not Les Paul specs. So it did take about almost 2 weeks to get this part. Find out that they didn't fit right. The original housings on it were could have used, but the hardware that comes with this is smaller, so it did not fit. And I had a hard time taking out the one piece over here because I couldn't get it out. It was stripped originally, and everything else popped out smoothly. That was a pain in the ass to do. So with that said, plus the original bridge, just the sustain wasn't there, and it was pitted and whatnot. So this actually looks nicer, cleaner. So I had to use an epoxy to set the new housings in. Hopefully it holds with the tension on the strings, but the epoxy did say the 1200 psi's on it, so hopefully it holds. It wasn't yesterday, but let it dry a little bit more. Just came out a little sloppy, which I'm not too thrilled about. You can see some of the epoxy and whatnot, and that's the one that gave me a hard time right here. So that's a little sloppier, as you can see, and I hope it doesn't pull up. Tightening the strings. It looks like it. Might have pulled a little bit. If that's the case, then I'm going to have to redo it and try it again. So, like I said, I got the new 2 new pegs on it. New toggle switch. I did order a set for the pick guards and the new pieces there, but once again, pick guard didn't fit right on it, and the covers were too small. And I ordered new pickup trim. These color was off, so I had to spray paint them. I spray painted the pickguard because it was white, and I spray painted the back pieces on it. So I just have to get correct color screws on it. I just have to adjust. I mean, the intonation on it was off. Just the bridge height a little bit more, but I wind up breaking the E string. Seems like these are got a little oil on there, 3-in-1. It seems a little sharp, so hopefully that's not going to be an issue. So, and I still have to hook up my switches here. Unfortunately, I forgot how they were hooked up. So if anybody out there can help me or send me a link or something on how to rewire these things, I'd really appreciate it. But I'm going to try it. Like I said, I have the original insides that I rewired. It's all hooked up. And I'm going to have to take these switches out and trial and error it on the guts. And then if I get it, and then I could just redo that onto this. Hands are drying out. This weather's a bitch. Getting a little fret buzz on the bottom. Like I said, when I got this guitar, the nut was cracked. Well, split in two pieces, and I glued that, but I saved it because it's once I glued it and cleaned it up and reinstalled it, it still sounded good, so I'm not going to get rid of that. Just like I said, my one concern is these right here. So that's my one concern. Well, not this one, but this one right here. Maybe because it's little Johnny Cash. Hopefully the action won't be too high because I hate high action. That's pretty much it. Did replace the chrome piece. That actually fit. So all in all, the only thing I didn't replace was the knobs, which I'm going to keep. I didn't replace the buttons neither. They're original, and so is the output plate. But I think I'm going to get new screws for that. I do like the butterfly though. That's on there. Some of them have them on there, some of them don't. So let's have something rattling in there. So, I mean, the nut was a pain in the neck to do too. A lot of sanding. It did not. Definitely is. And I still got to trim some off the sides there. A little high, which I have to trim, but I'm waiting for that. So, do that at another time. I do want to get better at tuning pegs. Got these guitar centers. They're all right, but they're better than what was on there because the other ones just kept detuning itself. Unless I put a lock on it, that defeats the purpose because then you can't tune the guitar. Let's put a tremolo on here. But I doubt I'm going to do it. So, but I'm going to have to go get strings because this is right now a 5-string. And I would put it in the amp, but my nephews spent the night and yeah, say that. I don't know if I have to adjust the truss rod on it. Maybe a little bit. But and I'll get better pickups down the road. But I didn't want to spend that much money on pickups right away, just in case this was not fixable. But everything is fixable to a degree, even if the neck was shot, but not like a Les Paul. This has a bolt-on neck, but I sort of like the color of it. It is a nice neck on it. So I'll have to see what I really want to do with this, and I really do want to get a Gibson or an Epiphone, which I did see, the wine red, which I like a lot, and I've played it at the so. Yeah, I got it fixed up. Yeah, I got a little adjusting to do, but Other than that, it looks good. And once I get the switches up and running, it'll be a lot better. I did like the sound of the when you could change it to single coil. Uh, Other than that, that's it for now until I run out and get the strings, and then I'll lemon lemon oil the neck again. Uh, put a little up on top so the strings slide nice and smooth, and then I'll put a little oil on top of this to make it run a little bit smoother on top of it. And then I'll get the polishing compound and give it another cleaning. And then that's it. Once I get these hooked up, because I did order a little doohickey with the magnifying glass and the clips to hold the pieces on. And needless to say, on these little switches, I can barely see it and burning my fingers, and you can't hold the piece and then hold the wire, and it's it's a headache. It really is a headache. I mean, I don't want to get to the point where I take this someplace to get cleaned, redone and set up. I don't want to go through that route. Body wise, if this doesn't hold, then I guess I'll have to glue a dowel pin into it, flush it, glue it, and then re re drill it and set it again, which I don't want to do. But if I want this to play 100%, then I guess I gotta do what I got to do. So I'll get back to you at some point today. And my items were shipped. The tall wall hangers were shipped, and my Behringer equalizer was shipped. And I want to be taking that apart. And the Ibanez pedal, that's really not working too good. And just compare the insides to see how they match up and whatnot to it. Okay. Have a great afternoon, and I will see you later.